Pandas. Pandas. Pandas, 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 pandas. I got broads in Atlanta. Just in Dublin and Atlanta. Pandas, TGIM. Thank God it's Monday, Monday, Monday. We are back live, back at it again. 9:15 every single day, streaming live. I'm about to buy money. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Hope you guys reset that mental capital. Hope you guys are recuperated, refreshed, refocused, reincarnated, whatever it takes. But pandas, this week, we will trade better than we did last week. You hear me? This week, we'll make more bamboo than we did last week. Pandas, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. We're going to stick to the plan. We're not going to go on tilt. We're gonna maintain our mental capital, our actual capital, and our mental capital. We're gonna manage it all, pandas. We're gonna be perfect managers of everything here. We're gonna get it. Whoo! Ric Flair. Whoo! Pandas. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Make sure you scalp that like button. Make sure you guys drop a GM in the chat if you haven't already. If you guys don't know, there is a promo currently going on, BBM, for 80% off and 1 day to pass, but it ends today. Pandas, today is the last day for it. So make sure you guys take full advantage of it. Ends today at 5 p.m. So just notice, it's not going to end at 12 a.m. It's going to end at 5 p.m. Which means that if you want to take advantage of the 80% off, then you gotta use it now. You can't wait till after. You can't wait till after 6 p.m. So please take advantage of it before 5. You gotta take advantage of it. That's just a warning for those who like to stock up, especially because 80% off is like the second best deal we get with Apex typically, and it's better. It's gonna turn to 71% off after 5 p.m. So it's for you guys, right? It's for you to take advantage of something that is an amazing product while it's cheap. So it is what it is. Good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone had an amazing weekend. TGIM, pandas. Thank God it's Monday. Monday. Let me say good morning to a couple of my pandas here. John Q says, please start the stream early. Need a signal. I mean, that was at like 9 p.m. yesterday. So, I don't know. It's just so random. Mo 7, good morning. Avalon, good morning. 191 away from my first PA payout. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Avalon, how long have you been going at it? You're already at your first payout. It's amazing. Hugh, good morning. Bill 7, good Monday morning, Panda. Scalp that like button. Lou the Rider, good morning. Speedy Boy, good morning. Emmanuel, good morning. Bill 7, max contracts. What? Why isn't it, when I'm trying to be good here, that you guys have like 1,000 little devils, little demons trying to tell me, go all in. Blacklight, good morning, Canadians, near and far. Avalon, good morning. But I finished my taxes for the past 3 years yesterday. Jeez, that's pretty late, no? It's a little bit late. Avalon says 3 months, 5 evals, 3 to 4 P accounts. Let's go. That's really good. That's actually really good. That's actually 3 months to your first payout from start to finish. That's actually amazing. That is an inspiration. if I were to say so myself. That's actually really good. I'm no cap. It's actually good. Better than most. Let's say that. Better than most. Good morning, pandas. I mean, what else do you expect from the greatest comedian on YouTube, verified? I mean, come on, come on. What else do you expect? I expect no less. Top left of your screen, you can see where we are on our journey. We're currently down like $200-ish. I'm just gonna say 200 because on average, if you average out all of them, it's about $200 loss on each account, and we are trying to come back to break even on the accounts. To hopefully today or tomorrow. I'm not gonna try to force things here, pandas. I am just gonna stick to the plan. If I get it, I get it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Stick to the plan. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Daily chart, strong bull bar ending on its high. You're thinking follow through, like most likely follow through of some sort on that. I mean, this most likely what would happen. Is that what's gonna happen? I don't know, but most likely something like that. I mean, weekly charts as we're beginning the week. Let's just take a quick look at it. It's just unstoppable uptrend right now. Strong bull bars ending all under highs. I mean, I just don't think. I mean, unless any pullback at this point, most likely be small. So that's a weekly chart. Daily chart, a strong bull bar. You're thinking follow through, but maybe pause bar here. I'm not sure. I'm thinking follow through. I'm just bullish right now. Just completely bullish. We are near the top of a channel, so that could affect things. But for the most part, we're looking for the 1 to 2 here as well. We're almost there. Almost there. That's the 1 to 2 right here. We were so close actually. About 3 points away, pandas. We're about 3 points away from making the 1 to 2. Right, making this an official swing trade here off of this two-legged pullback on the daily chart. 5-minute chart. It was just like a unstoppable uptrend on Friday. Hopefully you got a piece of it. I got a couple trades in here, going long. So got a little bit. I mean, I ended green yesterday. If you guys remember, on Friday, the worst of worst things happened. Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong on Friday, but your panda still made it out green, still made it out alive. It's consistent uptrend. Right now we have a trap, right? Pick your trade. Basically, it could be a reversal setup here, and we're currently in a downtrend. Couple legs down. Am I looking for a second entry short? I could. I don't think it's the worst trade. If a second entry short appears somewhere around here, I don't think it's the worst trade, Panis. Louis the writer. From now on, when you get a couple hundred, just switch to sim. Don't risk your capital for our entertainment. Whew. Look at this. This is why I have the best comedian on YouTube. But you know me. You know me. Do you know me? Do I know myself? Let's get it. The goal is we're just slowly we're gonna grind up here, pandas. We're gonna grind this. We're gonna grind these 4 accounts here. That's the plan. Slow and steady wins the race. Max contracts. Are you not entertained? Maximus Aurelius. One of the greatest movies of all time. I feel like Russell Crowe after that, I'm not sure if he's really made anything remotely close to that masterpiece. Well, what else was Russell Crowe in after that? That was like pretty good. After Gladiator. I'm trying to think. I don't know. I mean, he's a great actor. Beautiful Mind. That actually was very good. His acting was superb. He's actually really good. I think he like dropped out of high school or something. Cinderella Man was good. Body of Lies. I don't think I actually watched that. Maybe I did, but I don't remember it. Cinderella Man was good actually. You're right. I'm wrong. You guys are right. I'm definitely wrong here. Cinderella Man, Beautiful Mind, both great movies. Cinderella Man was really good. I really like the. It's more than just like a comeback, type movie. It's Zeus, Thor, Love, Thunder. I think he got like 200 Academy Awards for that one. It's just. They just wanted an excuse to put him back into like a gladiator costume. That's the only reason why they asked him. Les Mis? Okay, it's okay. Les Mis is okay. I thought Les Mis was alright. I thought it was alright. Honestly, I thought the singing was terrible. Like, was that on purpose? The singing was so bad. I don't know, pandas. I'm just, maybe I'm uncultured. I'm uncultured panda. Les Mis was like, it's not something I would even watch again. I couldn't even watch that twice if I wanted to. Master and Commander, I actually didn't watch that, so.
10,000 Tick Trap.
He was in one with, when he was like an assassin. You guys remember that? He was like an assassin? Oh, I forget what the movie was called, but he was like a, I don't know. What was that movie when he was like an assassin? I don't think he was the main character in it. Market's opening. 10 seconds. No news today, pandas. No news today. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, ding, ding. Let's go, baby. Let's get this, pandas.
10,000 Tick Trap.
Big push up just right off the bat. All right, let it cook. Let it cook. Let it show its true colors. Come on, give me. I just want some good price action in the opening hour, pandas. Is that too much to ask for? The last 19 out of 20 openings have been just horrendous, At least for my style of trading. Some people love. I mean, I might as well just. My default mode should just be trading range, limit order, price action. That should be my default, my MO, modus operandum. That should just be my default way of thinking and trading, honestly. If 19 out of the last 20 days have been like that, I should just be looking for limit order trade right here, to be honest. Just go short. Jeez. Might as well. More chance. We're currently in a downtrend. I'm not really sure if I'm looking for a long trade here. Currently in a downtrend. I don't know. I don't know what the setup is here though. Not this though. Tell you that much. It's not this.
10,000 Tick Trap.
My indicator is telling me we have a 10,000 tick trap, pandas. 10,000 tick trap. Second entry long here. Maybe fail second entry long. That's what I'm looking for. It's actually a nice looking second entry long. Just right above the 20 MA. Like, Other circumstances, that'd be a decent trade to take to go long. Well, I'm gonna take into factor. I'm gonna factor in the fact that we are in a downtrend. Factor in the fact. I'm gonna factor in the downtrend here. Okay. I mean, you can't take this trap. It's above the 20 MA. Also, bar reversal. Okay. LA Confidential. That's a really old movie. Goodness gracious. LA Confidential. That is. Jeez. I mean, I guess Gladiator isn't new, but. I think they came out when I was like in elementary school or something. Okay. This is wacky, right? Second entry long fails, right? Takes you out here. The trap also fails. Takes you out here. Huh.
10,000 tick trap.
It's confusing, in my opinion. Very confusing. Okay. Just watching, pandas. Just watching here. It's too confusing. Too many overlapping bars. No clear direction. I mean, we're in a downtrend, so you're thinking to go short, but no setup for it. It will just be the reason why you want to wait for a setup is because of timing. Like, even though you have a good idea this might go down, like, you got to time it well. Like, a good setup but bad timing is a bad trade. It's a bad trade. Inside bar breaks to the downside. Just be patient, pandas. Wait for it to come to you. I got, I'm not rushing anything here. I don't see anything I really like here. All right, goes long. All right. I mean, we're still above the 20 MA. 'Bouncing off our trend line now. I don't know. Just waiting. Having a hard time, right, closing underneath the 20 MA. So I'm not in any rush to go short right now. But I'm not in any rush to go long until we start having a clear uptrend here.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay. I'm not sure, pandas. This is bullish? Is it bullish? 107. I'm waiting for a long setup. Considering the bull leg before this is just a retracement in it. Okay. Okay. Let's make sure you time it right. Okay, we're breaking out of this descending channel. Bill 7 made 1,111 today with 4 eval counts. I'm checking out for the rest of the day. PS just bought 2 more eval counts last night with BBM. Let's go, baby. Yeah, make sure you take a full advantage of BBM while it still lasts. It's going to end today at 5 p.m., pandas. Please be aware. Okay. Strong bear bar ending on its low. I should just sell that, huh? Honestly, I should just sell that right now. On its low. Sell the close. I was like tempted to do it. I was tempted. I was tempted, pandas. I really was. I'm sitting on my paws. Maybe a lower high might be interesting here. Lower high setup. I need something. I need something. I can't just go. I'm not going to go short naked here. I need some small pullback, lower high, something. Some more evidence. Lower high here may be good. The 5-minute creates an IO pattern, pandas. It's an IO pattern, right? An inside-outside bar. It just means that this bar is completely engulfing the previous bar, right? The highs and lows are, the high is higher than the previous candle's high, and the low is lower than the previous candle's low. That's all that means. Like if you were to program it, that's how you would define it as. Less actors are using the roids. Ooh, is that true? I don't agree. I don't agree. I think they're using it, but they're using it in a different way. They're not using it to get just like huge, massive, but they're just using it to like completely change their physique. I think today the aesthetic is not like a gorilla, right? Like Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not like gorilla mode. I think the aesthetic now is like just leaner. It's like, think about Jack Reacher. I mean, oh, Jack Reacher, are you telling me he does not use Roy? I don't know. I just can't. No way. If you've seen Jack Reacher, yeah, it's more lean and chiseled. I think that's more like the Greek statue type look. It's not like gorilla anymore. In my opinion, I think that's what the aesthetic is now. Chris Bumstead. I don't know if you follow like any like bodybuilding stuff, but Chris Bumstead, he's like, he's been like the aesthetic, the perfect aesthetic for a couple years now, and he's not like the biggest person ever, but it's just aesthetic. He's just he's proportionate. You know what I mean? Not just being massive. All right, this is going up. I don't know. Okay. I mean, it is an IO pattern. It breaks to the upside here. Should I be selling with limit orders here? as we keep making new highs. Should I sell the limit order here? It's so scary to sell limit orders into strong uptrends. Panda, do you practice sport? I was doing more like martial arts, if that's what you call it, like jiu-jitsu, boxing, things like that. A little more practical. Like, if you do like jiu-jitsu, or if you, especially if you do boxing, like you gain the hand-eye coordination to basically do almost any other sport, and the cardio's there. So I mean, it's not like I'm trying to be professional or anything. Everything's just a hobby. Pickleball, things like that. Kung Fu Panda.
10,000 tick trap.
Yes, Kung Fu Panda. Exactly. But I'm taking a break from a lot of things, to be honest. Taking a break for a lot of things.
10,000 tick trap.
More like just weightlifting now. Weightlifting, just cardio, some light cardio, just to stay in shape. All right. Working out for me at this point is not even to like look good or to impress people. It's just literally to live, to maintain, so I don't die. That's what working out has been for me. It's become a necessity at this point. It's not even like it's. I wish it was for I wish it was for pleasure. I wish it was for just like luxury, but it's straight up. It's an essential at this point. I just gotta do it. Catch these paws shirt. Try sailing. Rick Sales Trading is telling me to try sailing. So many things about sailing that I am not even close to being able to do. You gotta live near water. You gotta obviously have a lot of money. You gotta have a boat, and you gotta maintain it. But you gotta have the passion and love for it to make it worth it. I'm just so far away from all these things. Yeah, it's not like I don't think it's cool or anything. I'm just not in a place where I can just jump into sailing. That's not a thing for me. I'm gonna get a sailboat when I get some good payouts. All right. If I lived in like the Northeast, then like Rhode Island or just somewhere Northeast, Maine, especially, now I would like, uh, you know, getting a boat would be highly likely. North Carolina, yeah. I mean, if you live on the coast, obviously, but I don't know. I'd rather get a nice car, to be honest. Joyride. I'd rather get like nice car, keep it in good shape, and just like rotate them. All right, pandas. What's going on? Well, I mean, am I surprised? Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. I mean, it's pretty much expected at this point. We get price action like this. Everyone trading crypto. You know what? Bitcoin is just flying. It's crazy. The moment that they heard or whispers of lowering interest rates, people are just piling in on Bitcoin. It makes sense. That's what happened last time. That's why Bitcoin blew up, because you got 0% interest and people are just taking out straight up. You can take out loans and buy Bitcoin. It's free money. You're printing money. That's basically what all stocks are right now.
$10,000 tick trap.
Okay. Am I looking? I don't know. Pandas. It's not something I can trade right now. I don't have a setup here. I mean, I honestly think Bitcoin it's here to stay. It's not going anywhere. I mean, there are many times it could have crashed, should have crashed, and just went away. But it's has come back, and it's going higher every single time. So it's like, for me, like, I feel like, I don't know, Bitcoin probably passed the test of time. It's here. It's a thing. It's something we have to deal with. Rick sales. A boat is a big hole in the water for throwing money into, but still love it. Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine if you love that stuff and you have a boat, you probably feel the most free you've ever felt. Sailing. It's just like some people have it in them. Second entry short, 10,000 tick chart. Is it enough for me to want to go short here? I don't know. I could try. I could try to go short, 10,000 tick. The risk is so small. I'll try. The risk is actually so small for this trade. I'll try. Maybe reverse it if I have to. In this trade. Your panda always at least looking for the 1-to-1 here. It just felt like it was choppy, and we're gonna come back to the bottom of the trading range. So I felt like the risk is not too large. Just like 1, 2, 3, a little more than 3 points. It's fine. Ooh, 5 minute might be creating a second entry short here.
10,000 tick trap.
Okay, trap may trigger on 10,000 tick chart. I don't think I like the trap, per se. Not yet. Alright, the trade is a 10,000 tick trade. Second entry short. It could trigger the trap, but I don't know. I guess I could try to reverse it. Could say this is a break of trend to new low. trap waiting on the other side here. If I wasn't in this short, would I like the trap trade? It's decent. It's decent. It's not the worst trade. Again, the risk is quite large though. The risk is much bigger. Okay. It looks like I've entered the wrong side of this. I mean, it looks like it's going to take me out. At least I came out with a 1 tick retracement, so I don't lose as much. I lose 1 tick less than I would. I'm contemplating if to take the trap or not. I'm going to send my pause. It looks too choppy to me. It looks too choppy. So much overlap. Even this trap triggers. Honestly, people might be coming with limit orders to sell here at this point. But it's like very high likelihood I get stopped out here. Like 99% chance I get stopped out. Okay, that's unfortunate. I mean, just trying to take the second short, 10,000 tick. It looked sketchy because it was so choppy leading up to it. What do I mean by that? I mean, look at how much overlap there is. I thought the overlap would be in my favor, thinking we'll come back into this chop down here. But really, you got to consider the fact that it's been choppy all the way up. So, I mean, we can just be, the thing about limit order markets is kind of difficult to know where they're going to enter in. That's why people who do limit order markets, who trade limit orders, they have such wide stop losses to try, because they know, like, if the limit order doesn't work here, then they're going to try to go on the next limit order, where it typically would be next pivot low or next pivot low. That's why people limit orders, they have such wide stops. But to me, I don't know, it's a bit counterintuitive because if I trade limit orders, my risk typically I think will be small. But you take more of the advantage of the probability, right? Because you scale in, big wide stop. I'm gonna stick to the trade. Whatever. If I get hit, I get hit. I mean, it's not that big of a loss. 3-point, basically loss. It's not the end of the world. And since I go for 1-to-1, if I do lose this, the next trade I go into most likely will cover the losses of this trade. So, because I go for 1-to-1 here. Otherwise, like, if I was doing the original stop loss that I was doing, like when I first started, it's like I was going for 1 point, risking 4. It was insane. It was insane. Like, I would have amazing runs, of course, right? But it's too difficult on the mental capital side of things. And this is for sure gonna go up higher, huh? Unfortunate thing is, most likely it's gonna be limit orders to sell here. Darn. All right, I'll take the hit. I just don't want slippage. Please don't give me slippage. That's all I ask for. Don't give me the slippage. Just don't give me the slippage, please. That's all I ask for. Technically, we're still in this trade, but it's like so likely we're gonna get knocked out here. Micro double top, absolutely ridiculous. If we get a micro double top, micro triple top on 5-minute chart. Look at the 5-minute. We got micro triple top here. It's absolutely insane if we survive this, pandas. It's actually insane if we survive. What? Are we gonna live, pandas? Are we truly gonna live? Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. There's no way we're surviving this, huh? I just don't want slippage. Just don't give me slippage, please.
$10,000 tick trap.
Strong bull bar. It's about time to get out of this trade, in my opinion. Let's take the hit. Soften the blow here if I can at all.
Target.
All right, I'm skunking that at 2 points. It's a strong bull bar scaring me here. I'm just I don't want to stick around. I don't want to wait around and find out. You know what I mean? I don't want to wait around and find out. It'll be a trip if this works out though. It's looking more and more bearish at this point. The moment I get out of my trade. People with limit orders here selling. Right? Continue this pattern here. You can see with all limit orders going up. Yikes! Did I make a boo-boo? Did I skunk that too early? I mean, I'm down 100. That's fine. It's just unnecessary skunk, maybe. I just felt like the strong bull bar was enough to, feel like, all right, that's like 99.9% chance it's gonna take me out. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'll take the 2 point loss, seeing how bad this looks, at least for my trade, and move on. Next trade. Lou the Rider, BTC is definitely here to stay. I got in a couple years back. And don't even look at it. I'll check on it when I turn 50. I'm 37. Not a bad idea. Just don't forget you have it, you know what I mean? Bill 7 says boat equals break out another 1,000. That's it? 1,000? All right. Is this where it finally pops up? What in the world? I mean, can we get some insane price action, please? It's all so insane. Actually, it might end up working out amazingly with the micro triple top on the 5 minute. Kind of crazy because wacky. This is wacky price action. I'll tell you that much. I'm still not in a place where I feel like I know what's happening here. No news today, Panda. So I mean, maybe it's just the typical pattern of there's no news, then no volatility. Let's take a quick look at the news, upcoming news, because nothing's happening obviously with the price action. The current price action, absolutely nothing's happening here. So tomorrow at 10 a.m. we got ISM Services PMI. Actually could be some big news. The big news I think is Wednesday. You got 8:15 ADP non-farm employment change. But 10 a.m. you have Fed Chair Powell testifies and JOLTS job openings. So I think on Wednesday at 10 a.m. the market is gonna go crazy. It's gonna go haywire. I think Thursday Chair Powell testifies again on Thursday. So who knows? The 10,000 tick chart actually, my trade might actually end up working out here. I might have skunked it too early. I just saw this bull bar and said, let me just get out. What's the point of holding this? And actually, I could have came out break even, pandas. Jeez. If I really didn't like it, I came out break even right there. I just didn't like it at all. It is a micro triple top on the 5 minute chart, though. That's scary stuff. That doesn't happen very often. A micro triple top, right? You're talking about more than a $5,000 product, and it ends on the exact same point 3 times in a row to the penny or to the quarter, really. That's a bit wild. Yeah, so this news on Wednesday, I feel like it's gonna be, and the nice thing is we're gonna be streaming, Panda. So we'll trade through that. We will be trading through that, Pandas. That's the nice part about it. Mawashi, good morning. Welcome, guys. If you guys are watching and joining in,
10,000
make sure you
tick
drop a
trap.
GM in the chat. Helps out the stream, helps out the channel, supports me, lets other traders know that you are around. Most of the best quote I heard today: "Every day you break your trading rules is a day added to work the job you hate." Wow. Wow. All right, we got a trap trade triggering 10,000 tick. We're still underneath the 20 EMA on the 5-minute chart, which makes me hesitant to go long. I don't know. Just sitting around. Could have came out break even. But I'm down 100, which is fine because I know my next trade most likely will be more than 100 points. Or not 100, 100 points, $100. 100-point trade. That would be amazing. Sonic, good morning. Welcome. Dudes, it's pandas. There's no dudes here. All right. Okay. Amazingly, if I was still in my short, we'll still be alive, pandas. I mean, even with this strong bull bar, we'll still be alive here. It's a limit order market, so limit order markets are going to limit order. You know what I mean? Avalon says the ES 2x in 4 months. Ooh, I don't know about 4 months. It will 2x eventually, though. Okay, pushing down now. Darn. I should have stayed in my trade, pandas. I should have just stayed in my trade. I got too scared from that bull bar. Why would I hold it? I mean, down 100 is not bad. At the end, I would have skunked it anyways, I think. But geez, this market is just doing nothing right now. I don't want to wait around and find out. You know what I mean? My PA hit static threshold this morning. Let's go, baby. That's the first step. That means you are in payout. You're in payout mode. You're in payout city. So choppy, pandas. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I know exactly what to do. It's just sit on my paws, but it just sucks. I was in payout city, but I got tick shot with 2 contracts. Now I need 200 more to get back to payout. Ooh, that's a scary place to be. Stick to the rules. Stick to your plan. That's happened to me many times. Get into payout city and saying, "Oh, I just need to make a little bit more to stay in there," and then next thing you know, you're buying new evals with BBM code BBM 80% off. Don't forget it. All right, pushing down. It's a shame that I'm not in this trade still now, but I don't think I did the wrong thing here. I think I did the most reasonable thing. Stopping out, skunking it when I don't like it. It's really hard to time this at this point. Jeez. A micro triple top on the 5-minute chart. We're on this grind here. This channel. Ace asks, do we expect new low for the downtrend, or is this a trading range? I'm expecting a new low eventually, but right now it is just too difficult to say. It looks like it wants another push down because this move up, right? It looks like we're in a downtrend and this is a pullback on a downtrend. That's what it looks like to me, at least. Just waiting, Panda. Sit in my paws. Okay. Bouncing off our trend line now. But we're beneath the 20 MA. I don't know what to make of this. The problem is the risk is too... The reward is too small. The risk reward is too bad with the probability being too low, right? If we have bad risk reward, then at least the probability should be good. Or if we have really good risk reward, then the probability most likely would be low. I mean, the best setup obviously is good risk reward with good probability. It's very rare when it happens. If it does happen. Wowzers. Alright, bouncing off our trend line here, looks like. I don't know. Pushing up here. I'll try. I don't know why. I'll try. No. I'm going to do a failed trap. If this triggers, I'm going to do a failed trap. I'm going to do the failed trap, Hannes. If this trap triggers on the 10K, I'm going to do a failed trap. That's the plan. It's an inside bar on the 10,000 tick. Inside bar on the 5-minute chart as well. Wow. Nine out of 10 days we're getting, this type of price action in the opening hour. I gotta start streaming in the afternoon, Pandas. Like, this is horrendous. Why? Okay. Maybe worth going short here. I hate to do it. OI pattern on the 5-minute, OI pattern on the 10K. Jeez. It's a limit order market. What am I doing? I should just be selling and buying limit orders right now. Just for a point each. Don't call the cops. Do not call the cops on me on this trade. It's so bad it should be illegal. Goodness gracious. Do not call the police. I'm in this trade. It's terrible. It's basically the same trade I was in already. It's basically the exact same trade I was in and I skunked it. It's basically the exact same trade, pandas. Just re-entered it again though on a breakdown. Inside bars, both on the 5-minute and 10K chart, breaking to the downside. What do I mean by that? 10,000 tick chart OI pattern, right? This is an inside bar of here. 10,000 tick chart also inside bar of here. So it's an inside bar setup on both trades and on both all time frames essentially. Stop losses here. YL says, sometimes I wish I was a butterfly. Okay. Hugh says, stream all day for the algo. Ah, not worth it. Not worth. Hugh says, butterflies are scary. I mean, if you're scared of butterflies, I don't know. I don't know. YL says, that's why I want to become one. Plan is simple here. Inside bar setup here. What is the inside bar setup? Well, I'll go to the 5-minute chart. Technically, this is the inside bar. I mean, my stop loss should be here, to be honest. Right, you look for a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-2. Right, you basically just put orders from here and here. This is inside bar, and so before this triggers, right? Imagine it was like this. Before it triggers, you put a stop order here and a stop order here and see which one triggers first. And once that one triggers, then you put your stop loss on the other side of the inside bar, and that's your setup, right? That's just plain and simple, right? If this reverses back and goes on the other side of the inside bar, then we know the setup failed, right? That's just as plain and simple as that. If we look for a 1-to-1 here, then we can get a little more than 2 points. If I look for a 1-to-2, then I can look for like 5 points, essentially, around. Ooh, should I hold it for 1-to-2, pandas? Nah. Always take it out at 1-to-1, pandas. Always take out 1-to-1. Pandas. I'm up a whopping $4.14, pandas. Across 4 accounts? Goodness gracious, that's $16 daily. 16 times 250. That's $4,000 a year, pandas. At this rate. $4,000 a year. Across 4 accounts. That's crazy. Technically, I'm profitable today. Technically, I'm profitable. I'm green. So, I mean, I can't complain. I'm not going to complain about it. This is why you always take the 1-to-1, pandas. Take the 1-to-1, get out. If you really like the trade still, you can actually re-enter here. You can re-enter here, right? And you're basically, your risk is nothing because you already made your money here. So if you do get stopped out this time, then you come out break even essentially, right? That makes sense. Amazingly, my second entry short on a 10,000 tick chart, I could have held that and I would have made my bamboo. I could have just held my original trade. Yeah, I saw this bull bar. I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get out. I'm gonna skunk this, and ends up working out for me. Absolutely incredible. That never happens. It only happens when I actually skunk my trade. That's the perfect time it happens. I'll take my 1-to-1. We'll move on. Look for another setup. This is absolutely horrendous price action. I'll say that much. Ask us, could you please describe what traps are, how to spot them? Here's a really good trap setting up on 10,000 tick chart. Here's a trap right here. All right, you can see with the magenta color here that means this is going to be a trap if it triggers at the current state. The way to know a trap is you first need to know what a second entry short is. So here's a second entry short. All right, 2 legs up. It triggers here, so that means the second entry has triggered. But we haven't gone the full amount to get out of Trap City, right? For me, I think it's set on the 10,000 tick chart to 4 points. If it reverses here, it's a trap, right? That means the people who took the second entry short, they did not make their profit, and once the trade reverses on them, that's a trap. They're in a bad trade. It's crazy. I don't know. I mean, if I come out break even today, I'll be happy. Whatever. Yeah, traps are failed second entry. So it could be failed second entry longs, failed second entry shorts. Pandas, let me remind you that BBM promo will end at 5 p.m. today. Will end at 5 p.m. So the code will come back to 71%. And so I'm warning you guys now. It's at 5 p.m. Typically it ends at 12. But it's at 5 p.m. So if you are one of those who like to stock up and have a lot of evals while they're cheap, I highly recommend you stock up on them before 5 p.m. Otherwise, you're going to pay 71%, which is not the worst, but I mean, obviously 80% is better than 71%. And if you didn't stock up on the 90%, hopefully you guys stocked up on the 90%. So I have to tell you right now to stock up on the 80%. But 90% is gone and won't be back for a couple months probably. Last time they said 90% off. Won't come back for a while. It was like 3 or 4 months before it came back. 3 or 4 months. I mean, that's forever. That's eternity for trading, day trading especially. Okay, we're pushing back up here. I don't know. Sure, why not? Sure, why not? Why not, pandas? It's actually such a bad trade. It's actually the worst trade in America. It's actually the worst trade ever to exist. Take this long. I can't take it. I can't. I have too much dignity. The little dignity I have left is enough for me not to take that trade. Charles, the second day in a row losing big on the eval. I lose like 300 and I'm like, I can maybe make it back and then lose more and then I get upset. That's the definition of tilting. You literally describe tilting. You see this? See, that's you. That's you. That's called tilting. That's why it's called tilting, because once you start tilting, you start falling real hard. Turtles, you lose because you're stupid. You know what? We're all stupid, to be honest. We're all stupid. Believe it or not, if you stick to good money management rules, even if you're stupid, you can still make money in the market. Maybe not as much as like a genius trader, but you can still be profitable if you just have good money management. You can pretty much trade any other setup as well, as long as it's good money management. I mean, look at me. I'm up $4.14. Absolutely incredible. Mainly because of money management. Turtle toes. Oh, it's just money. Oh. I didn't know that you're coming from that kind of pedigree. I didn't know you're coming from that kind of background, Turtle Toes. Money's whatever. Just money. And then I'm down like 500. Pandas, I'm sorry. The price action is just incredulous. It's actually unbelievable. This price action for the last 500 months is just... it's been terrible. The opening hour, at least. The moment I end the stream, the market's going to start going crazy. You're going to get like 500 setups. But while I'm streaming, the market's not going to give us any... absolutely nada. Might be one of those days you just sit on your paws. Like, you know, I actually may just close the charts after this. Walk away. Thinking that the market is waiting for news, right? Especially when Jerome Powell is going to speak on Wednesday and Thursday. Like, I feel like the market's just waiting for that. You know, that's the kind of market we've been in for a while. We don't move unless there's news. And so when there's news, upcoming news that we know is coming. By the way, Pandas, if you want to know what news is coming, make sure you guys join the Discord. Join the Discord. It's in the description. Join the Discord. Engage. Be part of it. I post every single week the news I think is going to be big enough to pass your evals in one single trade. I call them make or break your account trades. So I call it make or break because in one single trade, if you trade max contracts, you can pass your evals potentially on one single trade with the news. And that's only with the news, right? You cannot trade news with the PAs, but with the evals, you can trade the news. So if you want to know, I let everyone know what I think it is. Obviously, it's not 100% right. Sometimes they're duds, but for the most part, after doing this a while, you know which news are big enough typically that will move the markets. So, you know, anything to do with inflation, typically, anytime Fed is involved, typically big enough to move the news. Are we going to finally get some movement now, Pan? This is a question. Trap does trigger finally on the 10,000 tick chart here. That's a trap trade here. 10,000 tick. Big move up. Really big move up here. I didn't want to take the trap because it was just too choppy. Right, 10,000 tick chart. Even the traps here, we got so many dojis, so many wicks. Small bodies. Even if it traps here, the market right now is telling me it's a limit order market. So even this traps, I'm just not sure how far it's going to really go. Albert says, I didn't know you cannot trade the news with P accounts. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty clear in the agreement. We've said it many times here. Just be careful. Asking, following up on the trap question, for example, on the second entry failed on 2000 tick, that became a trap. How do you usually leverage the traps? Go with the trap direction or reverse? I treat traps like reversals, reversal setups. So double tops after a double top of some sort, then you look for a trap trade typically. If it's like on a strong downtrend, like this, and then you have like a slight uptrend like this, and all of a sudden you get this fail second entry long, like this, you're like, all right, let's go with the original. Let's go back to the original trend, right? You know that this you're reversing the strong, the pullback essentially. You know, situations like that. That's when you really want to do it. Especially powerful when you bounce off critical areas such as moving averages, previous highs, right? Previous day's highs, previous week's highs, and previous week's lows. The low of yesterday, wow, way down here. But the low of the week is down here, so. This is why I didn't want to take the trap on the 10,000 tick. It's unsure. The current price action is telling me, you know, we're very choppy, so please, like, you know, just recognize. Choppy days will create chop. I may take the second to short here. I kind of like it. It looks juicy to me. It also will coincide with a failed trap on the 10,000 tick, right? When these traps fail on the higher time frames, I mean, typically it's a pretty good setup, not to lie. This one looks juicy, pandas. It might be my last trade of the stream too. This looks juicy. We're still looking for a new low here after this gap down, new low. Having a hard time breaking above the 20-minute on the 5-minute chart. This looks real juicy, pandas. I just hope it's not an outside bar reversal. So at least I can ask for. Otherwise, you know, you probably want to buy here with a limit order instead. But this looks juicy. Let's hope the candle can end like this. That'd be beautiful. That would be absolutely beautiful. Let's get it, pandas. Come on. Give me a good signal bar here. Give me a good signal bar. People selling limit orders, right? The moment it ticked above this pivot high, they just came with limit orders. That's how you know we're in a limit order market. One tick above here, just market flooded with limit orders here. Giving themselves a nice 1, 2, 3 point scalp. All right. It's not the best looking signal bar. In fact, it looks quite horrendous. Ooh, that is ugly. Really ugly, but one man's ugly is another man's beauty. You know what I mean? One panda's ugly is another panda's beauty. One man's ugly is another panda's beauty. Okay. Maybe it's looking for a wedge top, right? Right now it looks like a double top. Right? Gap down, double top off the 20 MA. It's a common setup on the according to Al Brooks. If it doesn't double top, it has a chance to triple top or wedge top. Right, 3 pushes up, looks something like this. Choplandia. That's a good name for it. That's exactly where we are. Chop City is what I like to call it. This is a chopper. Get in the chopper. Alright, pandas. Well, I mean, what's going on here? Wow. Okay. It looks like the trend might work out on 10,000 tick chart. May fill the gap on the 5-minute chart, right? Obviously, there's a gap here. Pops up. Ooh, okay. Market finally deciding what it wants to do, potentially. Maybe Big Mama on the horizon. Jeff basically nailed it. No news today. It might be a trading range, exactly what it's been like. If there's no news, if there's no catalyst, the market tends to not do much like what it's doing now. I mean, look at this nonsense. It's absolutely insane. It's disgusting. Makes me want to throw up. I mean, does this make you want to throw up? This type of price action. I should just go short here, pandas. I should just go short. Despite the market, I should just go short here, huh? Should I just go short here, pandas? Should I be a rebel? Nah. Stick to the plan, pandas. Stick to the plan. Don't let the market win. You need to out persevere the market here. What is going on? Why won't you go away, sir? Please. Disappear. I do not want you to be down here. Please, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Hello, can you please go away? Excuse me. Can you go away? No one wants you here, more. No one wants this order here. Excuse me. Hello. Move along. Move along. Oh boy, pandas. Oh boy, what's going on, pandas? Ralph Freeze, technical question: how do you get the tick counter to show up beside the bar rather than lower corner of the chart? The indicator is doing this, but also there's a free indicator on the website www.twoleggedpullback.com. You can download a floating tick counter where it will move the tick counter right next to the bar. Wow. Oh, thank you. You know, someone finally realized their welcome was they overstayed their welcome. That's what I was trying to say. Overstayed their welcome. Okay. 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 Convention says we come and fill the gap. But is today conventional? Is the question. I was expecting a new low, pandas. I'm not gonna lie. I was expecting a new low here. We never make it. Instead, we kind of reversing here at this point. That's why you always take the 1-to-1, pandas. Always take that 1-to-1. It's tough. Pandas. At least we're green, yeah? Green is green? $4 green. I'll take it. On a day like today. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm gonna buy. I'm just gonna buy. If this closes strong, I'm buying. I do not care. Buying the close here. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh, the close is terrible. It got me. Truly got me here. Whatever. I thought I was gonna close like kind of greenish. Let's just see what happens. Yeah, I mean, it looks kind of good. It looks good, pandas. What can I say? It looks pretty good, if you don't mind me saying. I think it looks good. I could be wrong, though, pandas. I could be wrong here. Okay. A6 Boo says A6B says Panda. Who do you recommend for doing a solo 401k? I have no idea. Your employer. Robinhood. I don't have one. I don't have retirement. In my mind, I feel like whatever money I make, I could put in better use than retirement. I feel like I can allocate those funds in a much better way. I could be wrong though. Who knows? Fill the gap? That's what I'm thinking it's gonna do? There's a gap here and it's like 1 point away from it. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket here, but I'm gonna attempt this. Filling the gap trade. Yeah, Mrs. P. Alright, it's not working out as I expected it to, but whatever. If it's a solid bear close underneath the 20 MA, I'm out of the trade. Today's breakfast is just a bunch of eggs, scrambled eggs, pandas. I mean, can't really go wrong with a bunch of scrambled eggs. Okay. If this triggers, and I'm going to go for more. Right, it's a trap trade, 5-minute chart. We eat panda eggs. We eat koala eggs.
10,000 tick trap.
Thought we could just fill the gap here, but it looks like it's having a much harder time filling the gap than I thought I was going to have. Hopefully not too much trouble here. Looking for 5 points. 5 to 5. 5 risk, 5 reward here. If this tick shots me, I'm going to go into hibernation. All right, pandas, what's going on? If we get a trap trade here, that'd be real nice, actually. I would love that. Thinking about skunking it, but whatever. I'm gonna skunk it and then just enter it if the trap actually does trigger. So I can actually be in the good setup if it does trigger. Instead of anticipating it. Strong bear bar is enough to scare me out of this. Just try to fill the gap here. Missed it by 1 point. Not even 1 point. Missed it by 3/4 points. I don't know, Panis. Better off just sitting on your paws, not trading today. What a day.
Target filled.
All right, I'm just taking the hit there. I don't like it closing underneath the 20 MA. I feel like the setup's failed. And yeah, I mean negative $100 today. I mean it's. I mean I was negative. I was positive $4. And I just lost 2 points here. So. Yeah, honestly, it's whatever. It's basically a break even day today. We're just moving on. I mean, it's just one of those days where you're just almost untradeable for me. Actually untradeable. Just what in the world? What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Still viable trade here, maybe. Trap. 5-minute chart. Is gold moving today? Ooh, gold is exploding. Cool. I guess, pandas. I'm gonna re-enter this trade again. I don't know. Stupid. I'll just hold it to the top of the trading range. Win or lose here, pandas. This is it. Last trade of the day. Beautiful looking signal bar, trap trade. 5-minute chart.
$10,000 tick trap.
I don't know what's happening, pandas. It's just terrible. Looking to go top of the trading range on this one. You gonna pop up here now, finally. Taking forever, but finally something's happening. He's gonna pop up. Let's see if we get more than that, though. We need more than that, pandas. We need much more. Much more than that. This is trading, pandas. This is trading, pandas. Just absolute torture. This is what trading's about. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Ooh, I want to be a day trader. I want to look at charts and it do absolutely nothing. This is the dream, pandas, right here. This is the dream. Win or lose, this is it. Should I reverse my trade here? Almost want to reverse it here. Okay. Is it finally gonna make a new low? The new low I was expecting this entire day. But we got 1 point away from closing the gap. Thinking that that might been. What I thinking was gonna be. Yeah, this would take me out. This might be a strong downtrend here. It actually might start a strong downtrend if this really pushes down hard. Pandas. What kind of day is this? Just can't handle it. Well, anyways, win or lose, this is my last trade. On stream. Probably shut it down after this for a little bit. Just don't give me slippage. Do not even think about giving me slippage. It's thinking about giving me slippage here, pandas. It wants to give me slippage so bad, I can feel it. It wants to give me, like, at least a tick of slippage here. I feel it, pandas. I feel the slippage coming. Don't you feel like it's going to be one of those, like, whoosh. It gives me, like, a 1 point slippage. Don't you feel like it's gonna do one of those things? It's gonna give me slippage here. I am certain of it here. Ah, it's gonna give me slippage. Please don't give me slippage. That's all I asked for. All I asked for all the things that's been happening today with nothing. It's just the worst price action ever. Just do not give me slippage, please. That's a win. If I don't get slippage, that is a win, Pandas. That is a win today if I don't get slippage. Two doesn't take trap here. Wow. I mean, really? Micro double bottom? That is, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it, Pandas, but that's absolutely incredible. I'll take it, though. If it reverses here, that's just absolutely incredible. Saved by one single tick. Like, it's unbelievable, actually. I'll take the double bottom if it helps me win this trade. I'll take it. Jeez, what in the world? What? That's actually crazy, Pandas. That's actually insane. That's actually insane, Pandas. That's actually insane. Like, is that not insane, Pandas? Look at the 5 minute. It actually creates a second entry long, and it misses my stop loss by one single tick. Comes all the way back down for no reason, and it just gives me a heart attack just because it wants to, just for fun. And now it gives me a second entry long, potentially propulsing this to the top of the trading range. It's actually a good setup now. It's actually a good setup for long. What in the world? What in the world's happening? I mean, can you buy? Unbelievable. What? This is the propulsion block koala egg setup. Wow. I mean, is it gonna get me still? I mean, after all of that nonsense, is this still gonna get me? I should have just came out break even, shouldn't I? I should have just came out break even, Pandas. What was I thinking? I mean, it looked like a good setup, not just to go long because of how that fails. Wow. I don't know about that, Pandas. This is looking sus. I may want to reverse this now. Wow, okay. Maybe I just came out break even. I mean, it created a second entry long, Pandas. Now it's a fail second entry long. What to do, what to do. Trap triggers on the 2000 tick chart. Actually looks good for a short trade. All right, whatever. Let's see what happens. Like I said, this will be my last trade. Should I reverse this though? I mean, if it gives me a trap here, pandas, I might as well just reverse it. I might as well reverse it for one last trade. One last trade, pandas. The koala egg. Dropping eggs everywhere. Laying eggs. Yikes. This is not looking good. This is looking terrible. Terrible. Outside bar reversal, huh? I mean, maybe I should come out break even. That's insane. I thought it was actually a good set. I was like, all right. I mean, if you're gonna give it to me, I'll stay long. But now it's gonna give me my slippage. Oh, don't give me slippage, please. No slippage.
10,000.
Oh, I knew it. Slippage. I knew it'd give me slippage. There's just no way around it, pandas. Gave me one tick slippage right there. I knew it. I knew it was gonna give me slippage. All right, pandas. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done, pandas. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. I hope you guys were entertained at least. Are you not entertained? I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. 9 o'clock for pre-market show, 9:15 for the main stream. Remember, there's news tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll be streaming then. So actually, news tomorrow at 10 a.m. We'll be streaming when the news hits. Pandas, trade safe, everyone. Just know today's a wacky day. And if you're not safe, you could really hurt your accounts here. We might just take the dub or the L today at 291. Who knows? But pandas, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Trade safe, everyone. Stick to the plan. As always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.
$10,000 tick trap.